Okay.
Your
So
name,
my
yeah.
name is Margaret. My name is Margaret Wanjiku Wanjiru. I'm from Kenya by birth, born there and raised there. For my undergraduate, I did a Bachelor of Economics at Kenyatta University. It's one of the biggest universities in Kenya. And at the moment, I am doing a Master of Food and Resource Economics at University of British Columbia under the Faculty of Land and Food Systems. I'm happy to be here, and I hope I'm going to give insights that are going to help you in your journey. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Margaret. So let's go straight to what we are on today. Let's start with Tomide. Tomide, what are the things you think the current Mastercard applicants should put in mind when applying? Yes.
All right, thank you so much, Kujiraj, for that question. First of all, we all know that fully funded scholarship is very, very competitive.
Good.
And for you to get the scholarship, you need to, first of all, you need to know what you are and how you can explain what you are. So I'll just go through my scholarship journey, and then using the journey, I'll be able to like chip in one or two things on what scholars should expect. So I think I graduated in 2019, and that since that 2019 to date, I've been pursuing scholarship. A lot of people might know about my story. I've been pursuing scholarship, and I was not getting it. That does not mean that I was reluctant and I did not do anything. While I was pursuing this scholarship, I was building my capacity like volunteering experience, doing a lot of courses online, and also doing work relating to the field of study I was targeting for my masters. So I had this mindset right from the one from on studying sustainable forest management or something on climate change and sustainability. So I was doing work, like I was volunteering for works that are relating to this particular field of study. So the first thing I would advise scholars to do is go through the school website, go through the scholarship website, and then look at those programs, know the requirements, know your skills, know your leadership experience, because it's not about the bachelor's degree, it's not about your first class, it's not about your second class, it's not about your third class, it's about your capacity in the sense that, okay, aside academics, what is your leadership experience, what is your skill set, have you worked as a leader, are you a transformative leader? They have to bring transformative leadership. So when it comes to Mastercard actually focus more on
Hello.
transformative leadership.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right.
Okay.
Good.
Mastercards actually focus more on transformative leadership in the sense that I did not graduate with first class. I won't lie. I did not graduate with first class, but a lot of capacity I built over time. I think that's one thing as a scholar you should look at. Apart from your academics, please try to focus on your leadership experience, what you have been doing, your work experience, and how you can channel it. So when you're trying to channel it, I also advise you to be real. It should not just, okay, fine, AI is not taking over the world, but you should not just focus more on AI, but you should be very, very real. If you are using AI, there are ways you use AI that shows that it is actually you that did this stuff. So you should be very real with what you are doing. In your essays, be very real. If you are what actually worked for me, I think what actually worked for me was the fact that what I did different in this application was the fact that I was backing everything I was saying in my essay with evidence. Like I have a lot of evidence. So while I was waiting, while I was building, while I was doing other things, while I was getting the rejection, I was also gathering evidence. Evidence in the sense that I had links to my work. So when I wrote something that, okay, I volunteered as the coordinator for this and this and this, I will go on LinkedIn, the post I made on LinkedIn, copy the link and then attach it to that statement, or probably pictures on Google Drive and attach it to that statement. So if you are doing anything during your essay, what I would advise you as a person to do is they want to see, fine, you can be able to tell your story. Telling a good story, a creative story goes a long way, but backing it with an evidence, showing their impact also actually will work for you. And also be real. There's nothing like all this BB grammar. Just be real, just be you. Just do what you are the one that did those jobs. You are the one that was in that leadership role. So just try your possible best to explain yourself, show your impact, and then if you can, a lot of scholars are actually busy, but if you can actually reach out to one or two to just look through your essay then it can go a long way. Thank you.
Oh, that was good. I mean, you had so many important information in that one, in that
Thank
one
you.
answer. Thank you so much. And what I picked from that that speech is that people should be original. Don't
Yeah.
plagiarize. Tell your own story. So let us move to Margaret. So what do you think you did differently that made you win the Mastercard scholarship? Thank you.
Okay, so thank you very much. So I think my first advice to scholars would be do not give up. Do not give
Okay.
up. The journey is not going to be easy, and you are sometimes going to write so many essays, and you're not going to get the perfect draft. And you're going to apply for scholarships, and you're not going to get them, but you need to hold on. So like for me, my case is a lot like Ola's, because this was not the first scholarship I applied for. I did try to apply for 4 more before, and I got rejected. And by the time I was doing the Mastercard one, I could see the growth. I could see what kind of essays did I write at the start and what kind of essays I was writing at the moment. When I compare the two, even if I was on the panel, I wouldn't have given myself the scholarship on the first time. So basically, if you are interested in getting a master's, the best time to start is now, because if you want that scholarship, most times you won't get it the first time. But do not give up because of that, but rather you should take it as a lesson, and don't just do it just not very seriously just because you know you might not get the first one. You should definitely take them serious right from the first one. So I think in the scholarship, what they basically usually want to see is, can you be viewed as somebody who is like a leader in the future? What kind of contribution are you giving to your community? And I think that is very important. And most times, I would say it's about how you convey it, because a lot of us actually do contribute to the community. Like for me, I was basically in, actually simple things that you don't think that counts. But I was like back in Kenya, I was in things like the Red Cross. I was in scouting. I once in a while I did go and visit marginalized groups. There was environmental conservations. I have attended a few tree planting sessions, and most times you think those are like basic things because you think everybody does it. But honestly, a leader is as long as you're putting yourself out there and you're doing it on behalf for the sake of your community. So basically, what I would say is, no point is a bad point. When you're going into the scholarship, say the littlest of things, anything that you've done. If you helped your neighbor do something, please put it in there. But all in all, you just need to look like, you need to show them that you're worth your money. You're worth their money. So basically, do not undermeasure yourself. Say everything good that you've done, and honestly, I think it's going to work out. And don't give up. That is my main point. Don't give up. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Margaret. I caught some important facts and I'd love to state them. So everything counts. So the applicant should note that everything counts, and they should note that uh, they might not get this particular opportunity, and they should try to be flexible. You should try to apply for so many other opportunities. While some people may get Mastercard, you may end up getting the Erasmus Mundus or the Commonwealth. Thank you so much for that interesting information. So let's go to Kudrat. What do you think you did differently that made you win the Mastercard scholarship? I think Kudrat is not here anymore. Is it the Canada network or a
I think
network
it's
from
the
the
Canada
UK?
network.
Oh, really? Okay, she's
No.
back. That's funny. Okay, you're
Hello.
welcome back.
Yeah,
So
I
Kudrat,
don't even know what's wrong with my internet here. I don't know. It's
yeah,
not quite
okay.
settled.
You manage it. You manage it. So
Yeah.
what were the things you think you did differently when you were applying for the Mastercard scholarship? Thank you.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I guess that's 5:30 from Nigeria, but it's morning here actually. I don't know the other part of the Africa continent or the other part of the Africa countries, but I know it's 5:30. Around that's 5:45 in Nigeria. My name is Kudirat or is Abdul Karim. I'm a Mastercard Foundation scholar at UBC, studying Masters of Science in Forestry thesis. I had my undergrad at Bayero University, Kanu. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much of an introduction. Or
And
is there anything I
you are
need to
from
add?
where? You're from where in Nigeria?
Okay, I'm from Kogi State. Yeah, I'm from Kogi
Mm.
State. Yeah, I'm from Kogi State. Yeah.
So let's
Is there
go with the
anything or can I
question now.
proceed?
That's okay.
Yeah,
For the
okay.
introduction, that's okay. So let's go to the question now. What were the things you think you did that made you win the scholarship? Thank
Okay,
you.
I've been listening to Margaret and Ola. Look, they have a lot of things to say, but in my own case, it's quite different from theirs actually. Mastercard is the first application I will submit. It's the first scholarship application I'll submit, and yeah, I got it. But what do I think? I okay, in my own case, the journey did not start today. It might be the first application I'm actually putting out there, but to me, the journey has did not start today. During my undergrad, I always have this passion that what's the next step ahead? If I finish, what am I going to do next? Then I have this kind of thoughts. It's not like, yes, I should say it's thoughts. Yeah. And yeah, that I really want to go for my master's and this is what I want to do. And this is the school I want to go to. That's just it. So I've been working for it. I just like they have earlier mentioned, I engage in a lot of volunteer activities. I organized one, I led, I did a lot of a couple of volunteering activities, then leadership experience. Yeah. I think I have quite a few as well. Then yeah. So when it's time for me to write my essays about Mastercard, I was actually putting myself out there, just like Ola mentioned. No, Margaret, don't undermeasure yourself. Yeah, I did not. It is my work. So when I was relating it, it is what I have done so far. Like I am the one that did my work. Like this is the reason why I did the work. I put it there that if you're writing an essay, I feel what I did different was that my essays were connecting. I was talking about problem. I was talking about my effort to solve this problem. I was talking about the impact after I okay, this is what happened after I put myself into it and try to solve the problem. This is how far I've been able to go on with the problem. Everything is more about what is the cause, the impact you've made and all that. So everything you are doing so far, just make sure to document it. There's no even I feel like if you're the one that do the and you're out there at the feed, you will not you will not be short of words to write. Yeah, you will definitely have something to write because it's your work. You're the one that have done it. You have been in the feed, and you will know what to write. So if you are writing an essay, I would advise you to make sure that they are connecting. Don't start something like make sure that your essays, the paragraphs, they are connecting with each other. Another thing I would like to add is yeah, mentorship. Just like Ola said, yeah, it's quite hectic here. We're already trying to get used to the environment and all that. But if you can reach out to one of you scholars to look at it, then another thing is yeah, if you talk to them that they should reach out to if they can review your essays and all that, then try to start early so that you can get someone once you are done with your essay, someone that can actually review it for you. Don't start late to the extent that okay, the deadline is here and you are reaching out to a reviewer that is having a lot of things, a lot of deadlines to meet up with as well. So definitely they won't get back to you. So you try to start early and reach out to people as well. Start reaching out to people and asking them, okay, if they'll be able to review your essays and finish very early so that they can have enough time on their side to look at it again. Then I have this feeling that if you do a good work, you will know. Yeah, if you're writing something that makes sense, if you take a look at it, you grade yourself that God, I know I've written something, and it will make it easy for the reviewer as well. Like they are just meant to look at okay the structure and everything. They are not the one that is going to write the story. You are the one that is going to write the story. The bunch of work is on you. They're just going to take a second eye at it and say, okay, this is what I feel is missing. This is what we should have. Okay, this is how it's supposed to be. They can even change the structure or probably sentences construction, but the story, everything is on you. So know how to write your stories, like hype yourself. I'll emphasize it, hype yourself. You're the one that do the work, you know what it is out there. So I think that's what I did different. And the fact that I have a couple of people, like I watch a lot of YouTube video. And I would advise that you don't you don't reach out to people about information that is on internet. Seriously, you can't be asking someone that, okay, what is this, when the information is on internet and this person knows that you can get from the internet. So if it's information you can get from the internet, don't ask people. If it is clarity you're looking for, fine. But if it's looking for an information that is already on the internet, that's another thing. You give the person you're asking the impression that you're not really serious. If it's something that is on internet, try and do it yourself. Try and make the research yourself. The bunch of work is on you. As I've already said earlier, you have to go on YouTube. There are a lot of videos on YouTube as well. I have quite a lot of I watched quite a lot during my application because at some point I was blank. I don't know where to start from. So I had to go to YouTube. Okay, how am I going to write my essays? How am I going to construct? I'm not a writer. I guess, okay, I said my project and this essay. Yeah, I've not really been writing much as well, but I feel this is something you can learn over time. If you look at the videos and look at these things and practice it, you will definitely get it right. And if you give it to a reviewer for the first time, and if they're able to review it for the second time, you will know that you will see the differences. You know that you have improved. So I guess that's all. That's what I did different. Yeah, I watch